Alright guys, welcome to another video. They're out doing the field right now, so it's a little bit loud. But today's video we're going to be picking up a bike from one of my subscribers actually. His name is Chase Butson, and I've got his chat here on Instagram. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, my Instagram is, let's see here. My Instagram is, 2_vintage_. And you can see I just uploaded this picture right here, and I post behind the scenes, so my story is all behind the scenes. But anyway, so let's go back to the chat here. So Chase contacted me Thursday at 3:45 p.m. He says he's got a 2000 Kawasaki KX80 two-stroke, needs a little bit of work, and he thought it would be good for the YouTube channel. So I said send some pics, and he sent some of these pictures right here. Looks like it's in pretty decent shape. He said that the back brake is bent on it, but other than that, it's pretty decent. The back tire's a little bit low on tread, but other than that, it doesn't look too bad. He said he hasn't started it in about a month, so definitely needs some work. He said I could have it for $500. He says he's right in Fond du Lac, so that's good. So I think we're gonna go look at this bike today. I don't know if he wants to be on camera or not, but we're gonna try to get him on camera here and see what he says about the bike. So I'll take the camera along and just ask him before I get there if he wants to be on camera. So hopefully this bike will be pretty fun. We'll probably get it running here, maybe even today yet. I'm guessing it needs a good carb clean. Probably maybe new reeds, new oil, that new brake lever and whatnot. So let's pack up the truck, load up the truck, get the ramps, and we should be good to go. Head out to Fond du Lac and see what this bike is all about. Alright, so we're on our way. Hopefully this bike will be pretty good. I'm hoping it's at least decent. Hopefully we don't have to stick too much money in it to get it running. If it's not really great, I'm just going to decline the offer of $500 and just walk away from it, because I don't really want a project too badly. But if it's pretty decent and it doesn't need too much, I'm definitely gonna grab it for $500 because that's a pretty good deal. A 2000 KX80 usually goes for around $1,200, so $500 is definitely a good deal.
In 2¼ miles, turn right.
If there's not too much wrong with it. So super nice day out, perfect for riding, perfect for dirt biking and stuff. So we might take a rip in the back today as well with the KDX 200 I still have. I think it should be pretty dry back here. That's where I go riding back there. So we'll see what happens. Let's pick up this bike first and go from there. So stay tuned. Hopefully when we get there, he'll allow us to use the camera. But if not, no big deal. We'll pick up the bike and work on it a little bit. So stay tuned. Right guys, just messaged the guy about the bike again, asking him if he wanted to be in the video. And he said no, that's okay. So we're not going to put him in the video. He said he doesn't mind if his name's in the video, and if I shout him out in the next video when we build the bike or whatever, but he doesn't want to be in the video today, so we're going to respect that and not put him in the video. But yeah, it'll still be a pretty good video, so stay tuned. It's too bad he doesn't want to be in the video, but it doesn't really matter. We'll get the bike, see what it looks like, and see if we can get it fixed up today, take it for a quick rip. So yeah, stay tuned. We'll get the bike in the back here, and that should be it. So stay tuned. Alright, so I got the bike. It looks like it's in pretty good condition. Thanks again to Chase for supplying the bike and contacting me through Instagram. Really nice of him to think of me when he was selling the bike. I got it for $500. It's all there. Just missing, well, what it needs is a new brake lever, because that was bent, and then a new water pump seal cover, which isn't a big deal. It's like $8 on eBay. So not too much work to do. Then obviously it needs to be gone through completely. I'm gonna do like new oil, new coolant, look at the piston and the cylinder, see what that looks like, all that good stuff. So when we get it home, we're gonna power wash the bike. It's a little bit dirty, and then we're going to go from there, start tearing into it and getting into the good stuff. First, we're probably gonna do a carb clean to see if it runs. Then we're gonna tear apart the piston and cylinder and just see what's up with the piston. It feels a little bit low in compression, so it might need some new rings, and I think it needs new coolant because the coolant cover is completely cracked, so I bet you coolant is just leaking out of it. Hopefully it's not in the oil and the crankcase and whatnot, but we'll see. We'll get home, take it off the truck, and see what it looks like, so stay tuned. Another look at the bike right there. pretty nice. It's 2000, so it's a little bit newer than the other one. So we'll see what happens. All right, guys, just got home. It's super windy, so ignore the wind if you can. We're just gonna walk around the bike here quick, and then I'll take it off and go inside the garage so you guys can actually hear what's going on. But we're just gonna take a quick walk around of the bike, and then we'll take it out of the truck and do a full walk around. So stay tuned for that. All right, ignore the wind again. But here's the bike, pretty clean, not too bad. Obviously needs a good cleaning, but it's not horrible. Let's see here. No major leaks from the motor. Doesn't look like. Sprocket looks decent, I suppose. Front sprocket looks pretty good. Back sprocket looks like it might need to be changed pretty soon. The chain looks decent, but I can't tell unless I touch it, and it looks pretty greasy. Pipe is scratched right here a little bit. Looks like the tire used to hit it. Let's see here, what else? Here's the broken piece of the water pump. This cover can come off completely, so we can just take that off, and the brake right there is pretty bent. Other than that, we're gonna take it off the truck and see what happens. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so we're in the garage, got the bike all unloaded from the truck, so here it is. The two main things that are wrong with it is the brake lever right here. The back brake lever, as you can see, it's really bent. Chase, the guy that I bought the bike from, said he hit a rock going this way and it shoved the brake lever and bent it up, and then scratched the water pump right there. So that's not great, but yeah, that's the main problem right there. This just needs a new cover. It doesn't look like it's affected the case at all, but yeah, so that's basically all it needs, is that new cover, and we should be good to go. Other than that, it looks like it's in pretty decent shape. Compression is there. Decent compression. Let's see what the oil looks like. I'm guessing it's all white from the oil being mixed with the coolant. Let's see here. Smells pretty burnt in there. I'm guessing hopefully the clutch is still good. But yeah, we'll clean it up here with the hose, get it all nice and clean. And then we're going to check for spark and try to get this guy to fire up. Hopefully there's not too many problems with it, and we can do that pretty easily. So stay tuned. We're going to go power wash it and come back and then try to clean it up here. So yeah, other than that, I think everything else is here. Handlebars look decent. Plastics, the fenders and stuff look decent. I might just get new plastics like these for it. The side covers and stuff that's painted black, I might just get new stuff. Other than that, swing arm looks good, not all gouged out or anything. Everything else seems pretty decent. I'm trying to think here. But yeah, not too bad. Alright, here's my handy dandy chart we got right here. That tells you the 10th letter of the VIN. So X is 1999. So this is not a 2000, it's 1999. Right there, you can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, X. X equals 1999. So this is a 1999 KX, let's see, 80. Because you see the 82.1 or whatever it is right there. Or 821. So that's 80 cc about. So 1999 KX80 is what this guy is. So it's a pretty good year for a KX80. Not too bad. Thought it was a 2000, but what can you do? It's only 1 year difference, so whatever. But yeah, so let's go wash this guy off and see if it has spark. Stay tuned. Alright, so we got the bike cleaned up pretty good. The motor in there is all pretty clean. I used degreaser, sprayed it in there, then just washed it off, and that's what happens. It just takes off everything. All the grease in here is gone pretty much. I took off the stickers off the plastics. We're gonna try to get this paint off of here, or just buy new plastics for it. We could buy a new fender. These two plastics we need. This one's pretty crappy on this side as well. But yeah, we can get all new plastics for it. And then I want to get this FMF sticker off. And I want to paint this shield. And then repaint the rims, because those look kind of crappy too. And then what we need to do is bend back this this brake lever, or just buy a new one. It might be easier just to buy a new one. And yeah, then get it running. Let's dig into a spark plug right now. Let's see if it has spark before we try starting it up. I'm going to just see if it has spark first, actually. And then I want to order this water pump cover right here. So we're going to look on Amazon for that cover, see if it has spark, and yeah, we'll go from there. So stay tuned. Alright, so we got the spark plug out right there. Let's just zoom in up right there and just check out the spark right now. It's hard to see, sorry. Let me just zoom in here a little bit more. See if it'll focus on that. But yeah, as you guys can see, the spark plug is fouled pretty good. But there is spark, so that's good. I put a new spark plug in right here that I know works, and it has really good spark. So hopefully the CDI is still good and the stator is still good. But that's always a plus. It has spark, no sporadic spark that I can see of. So I think we should be good to go there. Next part is, I guess we could try starting it up quick without the water pump and just seeing for a second if it would start, and then we can go from there. Then we can order all new parts and stuff once I know it starts up. So we're going to start up for about 2 seconds because it doesn't have any cooling in it right now, so we don't want it to overheat or anything, and then we'll go from there. So let's quick put the spark plug in, the good one in, and see if it starts up here. We might take off the boot by the carburetor over here, spray some or pour some gas in it, and just see if it fires up. Alright, so it starts up. You guys can hear it start there for a second. I just sprayed some starting fluid down the carburetor, put a new spark plug in, and turned the gas on, and it started right up. Sounds pretty good. Obviously it needs new packing. Pretty loud, but other than that, it runs pretty decent. Let it run for about 4 seconds, and yeah, it was starting to rev up because it was running low on fuel, you could tell. So it definitely needs a carb clean. It needs this pump right here. You could see it was pumping fluid out of there, and it was just leaking. So I think we can order up the parts on eBay and or Amazon and do a quick restoration on it. I don't think it's gonna take too much work. All right, so we got the cover off the water pump right here. This is the bag cover. As you can see, it's cracked right there, and you can see air through it. But everything else looks good. There's no holes underneath, and there's no flaws right here. This little piece must have broken off right here, but these 2 screws should hold everything into place, especially when you have a gasket right there. So I think we'll be fine. See, that whole thing just crunched right off. But we're gonna check the oil here quick, and then that'll be the last step, so stay tuned. Alright guys, so we're gonna check the oil here quick. My assumptions are that it is going to be pretty white. Just gonna stick this down in here and see what it turns out to be. Yeah, it looks pretty milky. I mean, that's pretty milky. You can show it in the... It's pretty white oil, so that's going to need to be changed too. And I'm going to have to check the clutch and everything in there. So we're going to check the water seal, the clutch, and all that good stuff. So that whole cover is going to be coming off. We're going to get a whole new gasket, check the clutch, check the carb, order up the new parts, and obviously clean out the carburetor, and I think that should be pretty much it. But that is going to be next video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed me picking up this bike and going through it. We found out that it runs. We found out that it's a 1999 instead of a 2000. We found out that it doesn't have any coolant in it. We found out that the water pump cover can be fixed, and it's a pretty easy fix, so it shouldn't be too bad of a problem. And we found out that we need new plastics. So that's pretty much it. We're gonna go order all the stuff up on Amazon or eBay, wherever I can find it the cheapest. And then next video will be me putting it all on, doing the rest of it, and hopefully riding it. So stay tuned for that. If you guys want to go follow my Instagram, it's 2_vintage_. I do behind the scenes, like picking this guy up and stuff like that. So that's 2_vintage_. If you want to go follow it, a lot of fun stuff happening on there. And if you guys want to find me bikes, you guys will get a shout out. And yeah, if I end up picking up the bike. But anyway, my website is launching hopefully mid-June. We're still looking for investors in the website. So if you guys have a little bit more extra money laying around and you guys want to invest in the website, or even like 20, 10 bucks or $1 even, I have a GoFundMe linked in the description. Any amount will help. I really appreciate everyone. If you guys can each donate $1, that would help me tremendously. I mean, everyone should have $1, I think. So if you guys want to do that, I'd really appreciate it. We need about $8,000. We have one investor in it, so $8,000 to go, and we should be good. So every dollar counts, and I will shout everyone out who invests in the channel, and I'll read down the list of descriptions. So if you guys want to do that, link down below for the GoFundMe, and I think that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for subscribing. Until next time, we are out.
Tell yourself just stop.